This little nook was somewhat smaller than Grand Central Station, with an acre of bed in the middle. The bed had talent, because all Diane had to do was push a little button, and it slid about a yard away from the wall and exposed the neatest little wall safe this side of the First National Bank. Diane fingered the combination, and a minute later, I found out whose picture is on a $1,000 bill. There were 50 prints.
Here, Diane. Put the money in this bag.
It's 1:30, Stewart.
I'm ready.
Ira, please be careful. Please, both of you.
Glad I made the team. Let's go. Central Park by moonlight. Bad night to be stag.
Well, we're almost there. I'll have to park here. Must be among that clump of trees up ahead.
Now, keep close, Stewart. And don't get any ideas about shooting anybody. It might turn out to be me, and I'd squeal on you. We both went into a crouch and edged forward. There was a small clearing between the trees, which the moon had turned into a silver pancake. I might have enjoyed it, except that Stewart was as nervous as an old maid looking at a calendar.
Did you hear anything?
Oh, sounds like a revolution in the insect world. You stay here. I'll go through this hedge and have a look.
Maybe I'd better come with you.
No. You stay here.
Diamond!
Something caught me hard and neat behind the ear, and I jackknifed into a face full of Mother Earth. Don't let anyone tell you it's nice to get away from things for a while. I didn't like it a bit. I was far, far away. I don't know how long my beauty nap lasted, but the first thing I felt was an elevator starting around my heels and roaring up. When it burst through the top of my head, I awoke. For the next few minutes, I felt like my head was a ball and the rest of me was a drunken seal trying to keep it balanced. Then I saw Stewart, stretched out the way I had been. The copycat. He was bleeding from what was going to be a nasty scar on his forehead. A hunk of pipe was lying nearby. I went to work on him. All right, Stewart. Rise and shine. Oh, come on. You're just not used to it. I make it a point to have my head cracked at least once a week.
What happened?
Last one out talks first, and that's you.
Yeah. Now I remember. There were two of them. One started for you, and I yelled.
Check.
Then I heard one of them say, "Get him, Bob." And then you were shaking me. Diamond, the bag. The money's gone.
So it was. It was time to give Walt part of my headache. Stewart and I stumbled back to the car. There was someone in the front seat. I pulled the door open and found myself face to face with the kidnapped Mrs. Martha Campbell. She was dead.
Before we continue with the adventures of Richard Diamond, private detective, here's your Rexall family druggist.
There are two important facts I'd like you listeners to remember about Rexall aspirin. First, each Rexall aspirin tablet contains 5 full grains of pure aspirin. And second, there's no faster-acting aspirin made.
But what exactly do you mean by fast-acting?
Well, ma'am, aspirin itself is too fine to hold together in tablet form. So it has to be bound with an ingredient that will quickly disintegrate. That is, break up the tablet. So the aspirin itself will immediately be free to do its job.
You mean the aspirin doesn't do any good until it's free from the tablet?
Right. And that's why Rexall scientists developed a binder so low in moisture content, it begins to break up the very second it touches water. Now, that means that when swallowed with water, the aspirin in a Rexall tablet is free to go to work for you, even before it reaches your stomach.
Well, that's fast enough for me.
And it's fast enough for 10,000 family druggists. Quality like that is what we're talking about when we tell you can depend on any drug product that bears the name Rexall.
And now back to tonight's adventure with Richard Diamond, private detective, starring Dick Powell.
Finding Mrs. Campbell dead in the front seat was the ugly end of another beautiful day. I hadn't known the little gray-haired woman personally, but from her reputation, I had the hunch that some of this town's best charity groups would be in mourning come tomorrow. And just in case I wasn't feeling bad enough, Stewart was running there to help me.